Children of the night, what music they make.
They're all gonna laugh at you!
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What's up?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash you pretty.
Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to the Christmas edition of Final Guys. Woo! I'm feeling the spirit tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't talking about the spirit of Christmas past or future. I'm feeling the spirit of Final Guys.
Testify.
Testify! By the way, I'm Uncle Hunter, King Kringle. And as always, I'm joined by, what is your choice? Jason Garbage Day Brandt.
Garbage Day. It's from Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I knew you were going to take that screen name, so I didn't even bother.
Of course. I waited the whole movie for him to say it.
And Jack Mistletoe Campese. So if Jack hangs over you, you got to make out with somebody. So
Don't walk under Jack.
from now until Christmas. And tonight we are reviewing the new version, remake, reimagining, whatever you want to call it, of Silent Night, Deadly Night, that is only in theaters and cannot be delivered to you under the tree in the form of a Blu-ray. So you got to go to the movies. What makes tonight so special is we are going to donate everything that comes in through the super chat to Toys for Tots. So we want you to make sure Jack rings that bell until his finger hurts.
All $8 is going.
All $8 is going. I got this.
So
Nice.
just for anybody who doesn't, I'll keep this very short. YouTube has a feature where you can do like a charity live stream or a video, and they will not take their cut of the money that comes in. Give me a second on that one. Hold on. No. All right, damn it. Donna coming in hot.
Donna Holland. Holy Jesus. By the way, $99.99 will feed all of the reindeer for the entire Christmas ride. That's a lot of reindeer feed. Thank you so much, Donna.
Very generous of you, Donna.
That's enormous.
What I was saying goes into this. So, in order to have that feature on YouTube, you have to have 10,000 subscribers. Obviously, our shitty little channel does not have that. So, YouTube is still going to take their 30% of the super chats. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in that percent when I donate it on our behalf. So, whatever you donate will all go. So, don't worry about it.
This is news to me and Jack, by the way.
Well, I came up with it right before signing in here.
You know what? You can no longer be the douche. That is such an anti-douchey move.
Don't take that away from me, dude. I've earned that title.
You can be whatever you want to be.
By the way, truth be told, we don't know where this money's going to go once Jason's got it. So, okay.
That's correct. I'm just saying this.
And I'm going to give away, I have some books to give away. I have some download codes for graphic audio books that one came out, one that's coming out that I'll be giving away throughout the night. So bring it on,
Excellent.
ladies and gentlemen.
One other disclaimer. This Toys for Tots, I looked into it. There is no actual tater tots involved in this.
Wait a second. What?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Tots is actually like, it means like little kids.
Oh, I hate
See, I
kids.
thought
I thought like we traded toys and got tater
Tater
tots.
tots.
But no, it turns out we're giving money so that little kids get toys for Christmas. So
See,
it's kind of
I
a
thought you had
letdown.
said Toys for Totes, and the Toten was just going to get a bunch of cool shit.
No. Toten's the giver. Oh, hold on. Hurricane easy one. I guess I'm going to go with that. Just finished the outstanding Shark Attack trilogy by Brandt and the excellent Combustible by Shay. Have some money for the entertainment. Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Go Canes.
50
Thank you
bucks.
so much, everyone.
That's more than my mom will give me for Christmas.
We are
That's
5
awesome.
minutes into this, and I'm regretting saying that I would meet that 30%.
Was when you said all $8, was that a subliminal suggestion?
Yeah. Yes. Like,
Eight?
You know these people in this chat. Anything to get you is worth any
well, at
price.
least I didn't say I was gonna like drink every time we got a super chat.
You
Or
really
say
cared about
you
those kids.
or say, whatever we make, I will double it.
Yeah,
That would've
no,
been-
no, God, no.
It would have been your demise. Oh,
Hell no.
why does Hunter's Jingle Bells look like a holiday cock ring? Because you know me so well.
Because they are.
Slightly used. I can auction it off towards the end.
I can't believe there's 2 super chats already. You guys are so generous, man. That's amazing.
And I knew everyone would pull through. This is amazing. Jason, you had an unboxing this
Oh,
week.
yes.
I want to what you pull out.
So the normal, what's the movie on the top? It is Outlaw Force, starring Frank Stallone and David Heavener. Look at
Wow.
that beautiful cover.
A nice VHS that's been
That is gorgeous. Oh,
bounced around.
yeah.
Is he
Frank
holding a little
Stallone?
girl?
I mean, come on. Yes.
Frank Stallone. This is the end.
Remember when he fell off the stage singing that?
Oh,
No, I
great.
don't.
Yep.
I have one other thing you guys would love. So, speaking of Toys for Totes, remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about a certain Christmas tree topper and how cool it was?
oh!
No way.
Look what came in.
Pearl is in the house.
Somebody sent that to you?
Yep. Yes, he did. Came in this beautiful
Son of
A24
a
bag.
bitch.
Pretty slick. So,
Wow.
Just seen on TV
yeah.
or on YouTube.
I think he said he looked into making them himself and it was going to cost like hundreds of dollars. So he decided against that. Oh, God.
Speaking of the man, Mr. Toten,
Stepping right up.
100 smackaroonies. Jason regret worth every penny.
Goddamn kids.
That is
Oh,
so
man, you
funny.
guys-
Houghton just knocks it out of the park.
Tote, you are the man.
You guys are being so generous, man. It's making
I
me
hope-
want to drink this delicious Christmas beer.
But yeah, what are you drinking? What Christmas beer you have?
Actually, I don't know. It said Christmas something. Oh, no. It says Robot
Christmas
Santa's
Miracle.
Christmas Ale.
Robot Santa.
Robot Santa's Christmas Ale.
Intergalactic planetary.
Planetary.
Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, everything.
Well, for the night, because I normally don't drink too much anymore, I'm drinking Cape May's Merry and Bright,
Oh,
which is a crisp, classic, and hoppy West Coast style India Pale Ale, which means it tastes like every other IPA I've ever had. But it's
I'm
good.
drinking
good.
Arizona iced tea.
Woo!
Ooh,
Calm
baby.
down, Jack.
Partying. Thank you, Totes.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Amazing.
I will let you all know my latest cryptid book, Shadow of the Mothman, came out yesterday.
Yes.
So it's an ebook right now. The print will drop on Amazon, I think, sometime next week. So more to celebrate. And follow
Hell
my
yeah.
social stuff because I'm going to be promoting that and giving stuff away for it. So
I love the cover of that book.
that cover is baller. I did have somebody go, did you read the source material? The Mothman has no head. I typed 40 replies and deleted them all. And I just said, I'm just not going to continue. Whatever.
Wow.
If
You're
we put a
getting the
headless-
question. Would you say
Mothman.
that this is your creature?
No, but this is my Mothman.
So you got the moth
Yeah.
that doesn't have a head.
Exactly. Could you imagine if we put a cover with a headless Mothman? People are like, what is it?
If it had a head, you would realize it's a Mothman.
That same guy would have been like, actually, the Mothman should have a head.
Actually, the first person to write about the Mothman was Gray Barker, not John Keel.
Move over.
By the way, we're talking about drinking. What are the drinking words? Because Sheridan, our little elf from up north, always makes words for us.
Well, oh, he's got little axes in there, little axe emojis. Very nice.
This is a tough one.
Merry Christmas, Sheridan. Thank you for all the drinking words this year. Tonight, R for Jack Reiner. What is that? Oh,
It's
duh.
Rob Reiner.
Duh. I was like, what's that have to do with the movie? Reiner, Nazi, and slasher. Hunters are schizophrenic, Advent, and toys. Mine are reboot, bad, and parents. And the bonus words are Charlie, Santa, and axe.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with a drinking game where every time Jack says Nazi, you drink.
Well, it happens all the time. You can't stop talking about the Nazis.
He
I
knows who
hate-
he's making these words for.
I hate Illinois Nazis.
Jack is the undercover head of the Fourth Reich. So, on that note, let's go to Jack's news.
I was not ready. Here we go. It's the news. Yay.
All right. First, couple of things. Tonight's news is dedicated to Tina, Lady True, who's in our chat. Going through a lot of stuff this week. I just want to let you know, Tina, we're all rooting for you. So this one's for you, kid.
If we can at least make you laugh, that'll give you at least an hour and a half of a break.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
We're
Everybody
sorry.
give Tina a little love.
We're sorry Jack's going to say Nazi so many times.
Yes.
It's so horrible.
Number two, we're going to start with the tip of the hat in a moment for Rob Reiner. Him and his wife were murdered this week in a horrible event. So I wanted to just address this right off the bat. If you wanted to talk about somebody who had perhaps the greatest run of movies in director history, Spinal Tap, Harry Met Sally, Few Good Men, Misery. What am I missing? I mean,
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me,
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Yeah,
I
crazy.
mean, if I make my list of my top 50 movies of all time, those are like in the top 15 probably.
There's a certain age group where these are some of the most quoted movies that we do, other than like Pulp Fiction. It's drawing from a lot of those.
I watched Spinal Tap the day before this happened. I was watching Princess Bride. I passed it by on cable last week, and I just stopped and watched the rest of it. Few Good Men. Every time I've seen the movie like partially 1,000 times, because if it's on TV, I just stop.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a crazy story.
I was thinking about how if I talk about like favorite directors with somebody, his name never comes up. And I was trying to think of why, because he's done so many incredible movies. And I think it's because he doesn't have that style where you watch one of his movies and you're like, oh, that's a Rob Reiner movie. Like
Yep.
if you watch a Spielberg film, you know it's Spielberg. If you watch a James Cameron movie, you can tell it's James Cameron. With Rob Reiner, I never really got that feeling. He kind of the way his movie looked kind of depended on the source material, and that's really unique and cool about him.
And hard to do.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very impressive.
And just talking about those movies that I mentioned, for guys of Hunter and me's generation, Spinal Tap is a religious experience. We've all seen it 1,000 times. It started the mockumentary format.
Yep.
Stand By Me could be the best Stephen King adaptation of them all. But Rob Reiner also did Misery.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean-
he produced the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, I didn't know he produced that. Damn.
He had something to do with it. Guys like us who don't watch a ton of rom-coms, if you said sit down and watch a rom-com, what would we probably pick? It'd be Harry Met Sally. That movie's incredible.
No joke. I've seen that movie at least 70 times. No joke. I saw it
What?
over 10 times when it was in the theater. I don't know.
What?
It spoke to me.
All right. That's a lot.
I know.
Is there anything better than trying to explain to somebody Princess Bride and they're like, what are you talking about? And then they watch it and you're either with them or they come back to you and they're like, oh, you were right. Like,
Yeah. Inconceivable.
One of the most quotable films ever.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Big time loss. Bronx boy, fellow Bronx boy.
Bronx boy. I mean, meathead.
Yeah.
So anyway, tip of the cap, and we're sorry to hear about the tragedy. All right, on to the actual news.
Children's charity stream topics: brutal murder of the Reiners and Nazis.
Yeah, we'll get to the
Final,
Nazis.
guys.
Yeah, this is fun, guys.
Now in Nazi news. At the White House today.
Oh, gosh. Shut up.
Well, first I'm going to tell you, this is the piece of paper. But my other screen here, breaking news in the horror world.
What happened?
As I was like getting ready to walk in here to do this. Soulmate with an 8, the Megan Mithrigan spinoff has been dropped from release by Universal, and they may be selling it off.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
It's a very bad sign.
Came to mind when I saw this. Number one is Mithrigan 2. Probably underperformed. And then
it did, but I still liked it.
But then you had that Megan Fox Android movie.
I like that a lot.
What sounds like what Soulmate was going to be. So
that was going to be complete AI sex robot thing.
Yeah.
Pick it up, Netflix.
I believe Toten is sending one of those to Jason anyway. So
is it the Megan Fox version or the?
It's the Toten version. Hey, if they can attach Sydney Sweeney to that, it's coming out and it's making bank.
Sign me up.
She's the answer to everything. Except that boxing movie. She was not the answer to.
Yeah, apparently that bombed. It was funny. I remember seeing articles about how it bombed. And I was like, what the hell movie are they even talking about? I never even heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, they made that movie not to make money. It was just a passion thing. Christy Martin was amazing.
We figured out casting Sydney Sweeney in something and making her look like
ugly,
a boxer. Maybe not the best.
Fair point.
No.
Fair point.
That's like putting the three of us in a movie where we just wear thongs on the beach all day long.
Did you see her at the premiere of her movie with Amanda Seyfried that's coming out this week?
The white dress?
Yeah, she's dressed like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. She was pretty nice.
Pretty good. Okay. John Krasinski, you may remember from The Office, but he also is the guy behind A Quiet Place.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Blunt has informed the world that he is working on A Quiet Place 3. So
he's often the guy behind Emily Blunt, too.
Giddy up.
They've been married a while. I don't know.
Probably is. Yeah. Well, no, because you both got to watch TV. You got to watch Mannix or something while you're doing it.
Mannix. What was the guy who played Mannix? Can you name that, guys?
I can't. I know that Darcy the Mail Girl prefers Canon to Mannix. To learn that Friday night.
Nice.
Okay.
Any thoughts on? Did you guys see that prequel to the other Quiet Place?
The other one?
Yeah.
You know what? I never got around to it.
I thought it was good. I mean, for being a prequel, I was quite pleased with it.
That's saying something coming from you.
It's prequel's like technically the wrong world. It like takes place. Like
it's in the same universe. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I guess it's it's day one of that thing. So yeah, it's a prequel, but not like that much of a prequel.
Yeah. You don't know who's going to live or die.
Yeah.
The movie. So yeah, it's well made. It's well done. I'm curious to hear what he does with the third one.
Yeah. So hey, listen, those are always fun movies. So I'm in.
Yeah.
Maybe they could do like 28 years later and do some crazy shit with like kung fu priest Irish guys.
Did you see the trailer for it this weekend?
The monsters could have big Pringles dongs.
No, it's gonna have a fungo bat. You got to go bigger.
Fungo bat. Oh, you two, especially Jason, strike me as people that would be familiar with the video game and movie from 2005, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
I have not played the game, but I did cover the movie on So Bad It's Good, and I did interview the director Uwe Boll on my channel as well.
There you go. This was back in the day when Tara Reid was in
Tara Reid.
game game shape.
Casting
Prime.
her as the scientist of the
Yes.
movie is a great move.
I love when Jack was trying to like talk about her. All the blood fell from his head, and he couldn't come up with words.
Prime Tara Reid. Oh, how we have fallen.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of her like a couple of weeks ago where
In the wheelchair, saying she got
like
drugged?
somebody says like somebody slipped her a Mickey or something at a bar
Yeah.
and they're like wheeling her out of a place? She's ranting. It was very
Maybe don't go to bars when you have some level of fame. Stay away.
I
Yeah.
think she might have a problem. So
Maybe.
well. Anyway, your band Uwe Boll is working on a reboot of Alone in the Dark, and
really,
Why?
because there was a new version of the game that came out in 2024.
There we go.
And
does he
it's-
still somehow have the rights? That's crazy.
They were $60 a year.
said we can't wait to reboot the franchise and cast our new Edward Carnby. So,
Oh yeah, that was God, Christian Slater, I believe, was that
Yes.
character. That was quite a movie. I believe he told me, I don't know if it's still a record, but at that time they set the record for most squibs or most blanks shot in a movie, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure John Wick is beating that by now.
I mean, they didn't use real bullet or not bullets, but yeah, they didn't use blanks in John Wick though.
Oh, well then,
It's
yeah,
all
maybe he still
CG.
has the record.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't use those in Hollywood anymore after Mr. Baldwin.
oh, the Rock
happened
said
there?
right after the Alec Baldwin thing, he was like, "Why are people using blanks still? Because just CG that stuff
Well, The Rock would say that because he makes shit movies.
that have huge budgets that can afford every
Yeah.
special thing."
To John Wick, I think all those gunshots look terrible in John Wick. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I get that. Faux shizzle.
We'll see. Hopefully, Tara Reid gets a cameo.
Uwe Boll's back making movies. This makes me happy.
There we go. Jason's happy. That's all we
I'm
need.
very happy.
In 6 degrees of Jason Brandt, we're like
That's right.
Oh my God.
we're very connected now to
You guys are
Almost-
basically best friends with.
We're almost
Uwe
touching
Boll.
Uwe Boll's penis.
we're Eskimo brothers with
Butterfly kisses. Oh,
Speaking of reboots, Paranormal Activity is getting rebooted. A guy,
wait, Jack. Holy cow. Hurricane Easy 1.
rocking like
100
a hurricane.
smackers. Let's make Jason homeless for the children.
Here
Thank
I
you.
am, rock you like a hurricane.
That's the title of this episode. Let's make Jason homeless for the children. Holy Jesus.
Man, you guys, this is
That's very generous, and we appreciate
generous.
the intention behind it even more than your generosity.
yeah, not for the kids, just for
No.
wanting to hurt me. I do appreciate the effort.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much, man. That's wild.
Outstanding.
Continue, Jack.
Well, Paranormal Activity is getting rebooted. That's kind of the short answer. What do you think?
I think we've gone as far as we can go with that, but
It's all about using the brand name Paranormal Activity and getting out of that continuity so they could do something else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you even need to reboot it? Just make another movie in the series that's unconnected. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah,
Like Ghost Dimension and all that shit, that wasn't connected, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's
I
been
don't
so
even
long.
remember.
I don't care.
I never saw the last one. Jason, you watched it.
I saw that one. I forget the name of it.
I do too. It had,
Next
like,
of kin or something like that.
something like that.
Yeah.
Was there like a police cam at the end?
There was one in the
Dude,
woods.
I don't remember shit about
The
that.
cover was in the woods, like a overhead drone shot over the woods, but I don't recall a single thing in that movie, and I watched
That wasn't
it.
the Blair Witch cover?
No, it was that cover.
No, that's like a cabin, but the way it's like a snowy woods, and it looks like a skull.
Yeah, when everyone was doing the skull.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Forgot about that.
so excited, so
Sure.
excited.
Whatevs. You're right. Just make another found footage and call it Paranormal Activity. Whatever.
That's right.
So that's happening. That super chat is better way to end the news. So that's all
Yes.
the news that's fit to print.
Hurricane Easy 1. Crushed it.
The death of Jason. On to things we watch.
We have such sights to show you.
Quick giveaway. Jason's favorite book of mine, Swamp Monster Massacre. Right here. This is for U.S. residents only, this one. I will give a signed copy of this to the first person who chats Swampy with a donation. It could be anything. Could be $1. Doesn't have to break Jason. So that's out there for now. Let's move over to Jason. What did you watch?
Well, first I want to say that the opening of that book is one of my favorite openings of any book ever, with Coke Skull.
Based on a true story.
Oh, I loved it so
I'm
much.
in that book.
You are. You're a main character.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jack Campese.
Isn't it just camp?
Oh, I called you Camp in another book, so I can't remember anymore. You're everywhere.
I'm here and there and everywhere.
Okay. I read.
Never left me a beer.
I watched a movie on Shudder called Best Wishes to All, which I had seen on a list of best movies of the year kind of thing. And, we're kind of in that mode now where from now till our first episode of 2026, we're trying to cram in all the shit everybody says is worth watching. So, heard about this? It's on Shudder, which made me very happy. It is Japanese horror, and it has been a while since we've had one of those that's been pretty damn good. Because there was that run in the early 2000s where J-horror was just like everything.
Yep.
Grudge and Ring. And I believe this is produced by the guy who did The Grudge. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
Swampy goes to totes. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Toten getting something for once. And the money he put, well, never mind. It's coming out of my pocket. I was going to say it would pay some of the postage. Never mind. Awesome. You're going to like that book.
Anyway,
Anyway,
has such an angry avatar.
I think it's anime, by the way.
so Best Wishes to All is the classic story of a girl who grew up in a tight-knit family in Japan. She goes off to be a nurse. And when she comes back to visit her grandparents, she finds they're holding a man hostage in a back bedroom with his eyes, mouth, and ears sewed shut. And he has bandages on his body, and he's really messed up. And being the good person she is, she proceeds to not tell the police and goes and finds her old high school friend to help her free this man. And I don't want to give away too much more, but the gist of this is, I won't even say that. From there, things get crazy. And when I say crazy, this had some of the biggest what the fuck moments of any movie I've seen this year.
More than that movie House I talked about last week.
Well, I haven't seen that, so
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. But there's just not gore moments in this, just weird moments. Like, why are they acting like that? Why is that happening? What the hell is the story? And this is one of those where I have a feeling if I knew more about Japanese culture, I might have understood a little more, because this is not super clear about why any of this is happening. And there's just it's weird and it's hard to explain because I don't think I understood all of it. I looked up some things about it and they said it has to do with the way the economy is there and the way the elderly are revered in Japan, but the hell do I know? I'm just reading,
Yeah.
something on Reddit some asshole is putting on there. So cool movie. Absolutely worth watching. Is not going to make my list because I don't know what in the shit happened. But for like really cool horror moments, this is way up there. Like way up there for the year. Of just what the hell is
Really?
going on? Yeah.
It came out
Very
this
cool.
year too?
It came out in the US this year. Apparently it came out a year or two ago or something like that in Japan,
Right.
but did not get a release here. So
Oh, cool.
I'm counting it for this year because we could finally watch it. So
Like
check
that
it out on
movie-
Shudder. Definitely worth a watch.
This isn't like that Micah Monroe movie, Significant Other, is it?
Shut up.
Just checking.
You
Just
move
checking.
a movie up like 3 years into your list one time, and they never let you.
That's all it takes.
It wasn't even like last year's movie. It was from like 2022.
It was like even on the cusp,
No.
way in the past.
My favorite new Christmas movie was It's a Wonderful Life.
Have you heard of it?
Best of the year.
Hidden gem.
All right, Jack.
Well, I took the chance I had this weekend to watch future classic Primitive War, the dinosaurs in Vietnam movie featuring Suki's brother from True Blood, Trisha Helfer from Battlestar Galactica, and Jeremy Piven from everything Jeremy Piven's been in.
Well
Jeremy
said.
Piven from the asshole next door.
PCU. You were in the concert, True, the band you're going to see? Don't be that guy.
Oh, I love PCU, man.
Holy cow.
Jason, you saw this movie.
Yep.
This is like a sci-fi movie, sci-fi channel movie with a bigger budget, more brand name actors. So it's got a lot of fun. However, this movie's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
It's insane.
That's too long.
And I think that's how long it is. There is no reason for this thing to be more than 90 minutes, more than 2 hours. And luckily I had somebody with me, so it was a good movie to have on. If you have somebody else there, you can talk and laugh and things like that. But even in that circumstance, there were parts we would just look at each other and go, you don't need this.
Bell time. Scott Cathy, 3018. Jason's good buddies. Are these the beer folks?
Yes, I'm drinking
Hey,
your beers
beer
right
folks.
now.
Fashionably late for the Tots. Merry Christmas. And Jason's drinking one of your beers.
That's right. Thank you
Scott
so
and
much.
Kathy.
Glad you guys finally made it. Scott's told me he's into horror movies. I'm like, why the hell don't you watch Final Guys?
hell?
Hunter and I have another podcast that we'd love to drink a beer on.
Mhm.
Just send all the beer to me and I will make sure these guys get it. Trust me.
I will drive to your house to get it. I'll pick it up myself. We're all good.
Thank you so much for that. Glad you guys could make it. And thank you for that.
So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
Primitive War. It's got some really fun scenes in it. And it's got a clever little sci-fi channel plot to it. And it's got all the songs that have ever been played in Vietnam movies in this movie. I mean, their Creedence Clearwater Revival's played like 3 times
Ugh.
while they're flying.
They play This Is the End.
That's the only one they didn't play.
Oh,
But seriously, I'm a big Creedence fan, and I'm like, I think they're just playing the greatest hits album here. Like, I'm waiting for Heard It Through the Grapevine to come on next. Like,
we just got some intel. Dun, 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 dun.
it's like that 10-minute version. So anyway, it's a fun movie, but it's too long, and it's dumb fun. but some cool dinosaurs. There is a funny thing that when the dinosaurs chomp, it kind of makes like it sounds like somebody took a pot and is like
What?
clamping pots together or something. It's very fun little
Good Lord.
sound effect that they use on it. But Trisha Helfer doing her best Russian accent.
I don't care what Trisha Helfer
Oh.
accent uses. I mean, she's
Sure.
gorgeous.
As soon as she showed up with that accent, I was like, why would you cast her and make her do an accent for the dinosaur movie?
Yeah.
Maybe that was her choice.
How old is she now? She's got to be 50. She looks phenomenal.
I mean, she's probably mid 40s. I'll bet. Did that show
I
us
will-
20?
I
No.
will look that up and I will let you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 46.
52.
52. Wow.
Like at the beginning of the movie, they have like some non-dinosaur character development kind of stuff that you're like, what are they doing?
I have to watch this movie.
So I'd like to see a director's cut that's actually shorter.
This should be an hour 20. And honestly, considering the budget, if they cut an hour out of this, how much money would they have saved on the effects alone? Like, come on.
Well, director's cut will be 3 hours. Just be ready.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Erin is watching the show, and I'm sure she's sweating right now seeing all these donations coming in.
You're in the doghouse.
Oh, there's a reference to Shannon Tweed's Russian accent in the movie in the chat. That's top-notch reference.
It's so funny because I have a Shannon Tweed reference for my second movie tonight. Crazy. She's not technically in it. All right. I watched a new movie that is a sequel to a movie that's, God, almost 50 years old. Remember The Mutilator?
Yes.
I've
Which
never
was-
seen it.
Oh my, it's incredible.
That's one of those ones I'm going to watch and be like, I can't remember if I watched this or not.
I've seen it too many times. It's really called Fall Break. And in the beginning, when all these college people are going to the dad's beach house, the song Fall Break is just the goofiest, most 70s, 80s like sitcom theme song of all time. But in that movie, they go to the father's house and then people start getting killed one by one, getting mutilated, especially with this big, long, gaffing fish hook. Mutilator 2 is directed by Buddy Cooper, who is the original director of The Mutilator. And it's a very meta movie because it's about them making a remake of The Mutilator, and they bring back 3 people from the original movie, and it's just watching them make this movie. And the director gets killed, and people start getting killed in this. The acting is best described as people who couldn't make the cut as extras on a soap opera.
Oh, Jesus.
I assume this whole movie is a comedy. Like, it's played so bad. This is so bad it's good. Don't watch this like I did when everyone else is asleep and it's you and the cat and you're sober. Don't. So if you've got friends, Jason, this might be SBIG level.
I don't have friends.
Well, your acquaintances.
Your employees.
People I make suffer horribly.
Yeah, they hate you more and more with each episode. I almost turned this off about 5 times, but I had spent like $5 and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to watch this thing to the end. I'm glad I stuck with it because it's only 70 minutes. It feels like Avatar level length.
Oh,
The
it's like primitive war length.
Yeah. The last 20 minutes, you start getting some kills. The kills are actually pretty fun and funny, little bit gory. There's nudity. Because at one point I looked at my cat and I'm like, if I don't see some nudity right now, I'm going to be very upset and I'm throwing you into the TV screen. He proceeded to lick his asshole and ignore me. But yeah, there's nudity, there's blood, there's gore. It's just everybody in this, even the people from the original, I don't think they've acted since then, and you could tell that there's just practice makes perfect. Non-practice makes for a tough viewing experience. So, and it's shot on video where it looks horrendously bad. But there's a little saving grace at the end. So it's a very confusing movie. I don't want to totally trash the thing because it did kind of redeem itself a little bit in the end. So if you're a fan of the Mutilator, watch this Meta Mutilator 2 foray.
Did you cover this a while ago when Joe Bob did it? I feel like you talked about it.
I might have.
I feel like you did.
I mean, I've watched this movie at least maybe 5 times. It's no When Harry Met Sally in my repertoire.
Oh,
but
of course. Toten, if you can let me know if I have this, I'm pretty sure this is on the wall of garbage. So I will.
It just came out this year, so it's brand new garbage.
Sorry, I meant the first one, not this one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you have the first. The first actually isn't too bad.
Not impossible that I have this one as well. I get a lot. I get a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I can't keep track.
That's why you're going to have to leave. We need a bigger house. We need a cavern.
Cavern of shit.
Alrighty. Before we go to Jason, I'll just say anybody who wants a graphic audio just did Fury of the Orcas, my story about killer whales going ape shit crazy, murdering people and sinking ships. So if you want the graphic audio version of that, which is they play it out like a play. There's music, there's sound effects, there's everybody acting a part. I'll get you the download code and it's yours for free.
Wait, I didn't know you had that in audio drama. That's amazing.
They just did their graphic audio. We worked something out, so they're doing like 9 of my Severed Press books. So that's the first one they kicked off.
Really, dude? Those are the best.
They're amazing. So that's out. Savage Jungle's next, and then 3 more between now and I think March.
Oh
so
my god,
they're cranking them out.
I'm so jealous. Did you have to do any writing to get them in that format?
No,
they're doing it for you.
They just do it, yeah. So they kind of break down your book and they look for the action parts and they pull out the certain whatever dialogue they think is best for that moment. It's really
so
cool.
Jealous. That's amazing, dude.
I listened to the sample of it. It's awesome.
When you hear those things, I'm always like, did I write that? Because it doesn't relate.
Oh, I could hear your voice. Like they were describing something.
Cocaine skull.
There was the way they described a gun or something like that. That is like, this totally sounds like you're writing.
My sense of whatever.
Yeah.
Man.
So
jealous. That's awesome.
Drop any donation in chat. Next person who does gets a copy of that. There you go. And Jason, on to you.
Well, more people are watching right now, so I want to say again that all the super chats coming in tonight are going to Toys for Tots. So anything you put in here to get a book or anything else, all the money is going to them. And with that, I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 because it's one of the greatest films ever made. And because
you love it.
Covering it. You don't love this?
Oh, I do. This movie's crazy.
I was going to say, everybody has to love this. I didn't give a shit to watch tonight's movie at all, except I wanted to hear one line. And if I heard it, I was going to be happy. And that was Garbage Day. So for anybody who has not seen this, first of all, stop watching our show now after you give a super chat for Toys for Tots and go watch this, because this is an all-timer movie. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, I haven't seen the first one, it doesn't matter, because part 2, the first half of it, just shows footage from the first movie and basically retells the story. And then the last 45 minutes or so are new stuff. Yeah. But it's some of the worst shit you've ever seen in a movie in the best way possible. You get the brother from the Santa Claus of the first movie who lost his mind and tried to kill nuns and do all this crazy shit. Well, in this movie, his brother, who is possibly the greatest eyebrow actor in modern cinematic history. Oh.
Donna Holland. Donna, you're going to enjoy your time with the killer whales. I promise you. You're going to feel the salty spray, smell their flatulence, and the blood in the water.
Wow.
I smelled whale shit on a whale sighting thing once, and it was the worst.
Well, there you go. Merry Christmas, Donna.
You live the
It was
most
worth it.
interesting life.
We went out to what's that place at the end of Cape Cod? P-Town. When my kids were little, and they took us on a whale watching, and the whale shit, and the shit came up to the surface, and everyone was like, "Oh!" They moved the ship around because we were downwind from it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Thank you for that. How
You're
should
welcome.
Donna reach out to you? Email or?
Yeah, email huntershay1@gmail.com, and we'll work it all out.
Thank you, Donna. I hope you enjoy whale shit. So, this is the brother of the killer Santa Claus, the king of eyebrow acting. He goes on his own rampage and does hilarious shit like kill people with an umbrella and open it, of course. He goes on a rampage down the street.
Oh,
Scott and Kathy, $49.99. Fraud agent stopped the first one, trying again.
All right. Glad you said that so that I'm not double dipping. Hopefully, fraud agent. That's pretty good fraud agent. I like it. All right. Thank you. So, anyway, I should just stop talking about this movie. You should just go watch it. But at one point, he's rampaging and says the incredible line, "Garbage day," while he's shooting a man taking out his garbage.
Yeah.
And then is almost hit by a car that goes up on two wheels in a stunt that is actually pretty insane. If you have not seen this movie, it is so freaking amazing. Put this on while the kids are opening Christmas presents in the morning and just enjoy yourself. Because damn.
part of the reason to watch this before or even after you see the new one is to understand that the bar for these movies can be very low, and that you want it to be a bad movie in some ways,
Yep.
because that's what this thing does.
Very true.
And
Yeah.
like Jason, I was sitting there waiting for somebody to say garbage day.
Oh, the whole time. The whole time. It's like, please God, somebody say garbage day. And I was
Was the
not
third one
disappointed.
when he had like the head with the dome head with the brain in it?
I've only seen 1 and 2.
I think the third one he's walking around with the brain in a big glass dome and sloshing dirty water in it.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
But yeah, that's a must watch, ladies and gentlemen. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. And like you don't need to see the first.
Nope.
Seriously,
it's
you
all
don't.
In there. It's all in there. So check it out. You will not be disappointed. I promise you, you will not be bored by this movie. It's the shit.
All right.
All right. We have talked about Mike Flanagan a lot the past few months. His name kept coming up. So I rewatched Midnight Mass from 2021. Could believe it.
The
2021.
whole thing?
I watched the whole thing.
That was that long ago?
Like 6 or 8 episodes. I don't want to give away too much in case people haven't seen it, but it's my favorite mini series that he did, and Haunting of Hill House is right up there with this, so it's not like, but I love this series. Watching it a second time was great because now I know what everything is going to happen, so I'm looking at it with different eyes and looking for things and noticing stuff that I didn't notice first time, or even dialogue. And this is like the thinking man's horror miniseries. And I wonder what did normies watch this, and what would normies think of this? Because it's great, but there are a lot of like monologues in it. There's religious subject matter debated and wrestled with. There's racism. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this besides the awesome horror idea in this. I think it's a masterpiece, but I also wonder, like, how Haunting of Hill House is a much more digestible for like non-horror fans to watch.
Yeah.
I wonder what normies thought of this. But I would say this: if you have seen this and you're looking for something. I was just like, I'd finished some stuff and I was like, I need a new series to watch. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to bang through this again. Well worth my time. I was really happy with it. But what are your thoughts on that?
I love that miniseries. It's perfect. I'm not big on series because I want to see a movie and just move up, go do something else. But that had me captured. I gotta watch it again now.
Do you
I
think
have
like
to rewatch both of them? I don't remember which one I liked more. I feel like, just from memory, The Haunting of Hill House had crazier highs with some of the scares and stuff.
Yeah.
But that I maybe liked the ending of Midnight Mass more. Because I do remember The Haunting of Hill House. I felt like the ending was a little bit of a letdown.
The Haunting of Hill House has that one episode that's like one shotter.
Yeah.
And it's got the best jump scare like ever.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's a lot. Haunting of Hill House does the thing where it follows one character for an episode. Like he did that with House of Usher as well. That they do that less in Midnight Mass. But like, I'm just wondering, like, when people are like, oh, I'm looking for something else to watch. Would you recommend this to like a non-horror fan? Like, would they like it?
I think so.
It's so well made.
Yeah, everything about it. The act, the performances, the look, the score, just pacing. I think anybody who appreciates a well-made movie or show will appreciate that.
Yeah, so it got me thinking. I'm probably going to rewatch Hill House sometime this next year.
I need to. Apparently, it double dipped with Scott and Kathy, so yay me, and yay the kids.
Yay, kids! So anyway, highly recommend if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, recommend rewatching it. It's been, I can't believe it's already been,
I know,
4 years.
Yeah, that's
These
crazy.
two and House of Usher. If you haven't seen those, man, some of the best television you will ever see. Just incredible stuff.
Yep, Flanagan. He's got the magic touch. And then maybe one day, like Fred Olin Ray, he'll be directing Hallmark Christmas movies for the next 20 years.
Oh, dude. That guy.
My wife just watched his Christmas in Vermont with Chevy Chase and Howard Hessman. I was like, oh my God.
That's a real movie?
Oh, yeah. But he's done, I'm not kidding, like 30 Christmas movies. After all the bikini women movies, he's the king of Christmas movies.
So whatever's making money, he's directing it.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's worked with our dude from that Jackson movie.
Oh, Keith.
Yeah, I wonder if he's worked with Keith. I'll have to do some diving in IMDb. All right. So this past Friday, and I'm sure I'm the only one who watched it, was Joe Bob's Christmas special, his annual Christmas special.
I didn't get to see it again.
Joe Bob was wearing like an Evel Knievel ski suit.
Nice.
It was glorious.
Really?
And Darcy was wearing a ski suit that could not contain her Golden Globes. And they always do like the auction for charity, and they had 5 charities this year, and they were auctioning off Darcy's set worn ski suit, and my wife and I both said that will make the most money, and some dude's gonna win that, and his head will be buried inside that suit for the rest of the year. Because the guys are creeps. But anyway, the first movie he showed is a movie I've seen a couple times. I don't know if you guys have. Have you ever seen 1983's Curtains?
Yes, I think I have.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
So that movie is famous really for one particular kill where a girl is ice skating, and then the killer is wearing this like melty old lady mask.
Oh yeah, that
ice
one.
skates with the scythe.
That scene is like memeable now.
Yeah, iconic scene. The rest of the movie, it's uneven for a reason because it started by one director, finished by another years later. So, and they bring the women back, so you're going to notice changing hairstyles, changing faces, because they've aged 3 years.
This sounds great.
Yeah, but the whole idea is an asshole director played by John Vernon, Dean Wormer himself,
Oh,
Dean
he has
Wormer. Oh yeah.
he
That
has
drunk
brought
and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
one of the greatest lines in movie history.
0.0.
I hate those guys.
I have a member of my family who did accomplish the 0.0 GPA
Impressive.
in pre-med. Um, so he is inviting 6 actresses to this estate in this snowy estate in the middle of nowhere to vie for the part of this woman in this movie, who it was supposed to go to Samantha Eggar, who Jack will know who she is. She was a big it girl back in the 60s and 70s. If you look her up, you'll know her.
I'm gonna look her up.
And the main character is a woman who's been insane in a mental home. So she pretends she's insane with his help, and they put her in a mental home, and he just leaves her there. So she gets out, and she's like, "Wait, mother effers, this is supposed to be my part." So it's all these actresses together trying to vie for his affection, meaning the casting couch, to get a chance to play the main part in this movie. And they are also being killed off one by one. $5 for Mike Toten. FYI, Fred Olin Ray directed Droid Gunner, starring Mark Singer and Matthias Hughes. Judge how you like, but he's done some fun stuff.
Droid Gunner was recommended to me by Matthias himself to watch for So Bad It's Good. So
Really?
yes, he was like, because I said, of your movies, what would be the best fit? And he was like, probably Droid Gunner. He said
there you go.
When that movie came out, he had a fan club run by a German woman who had like these massive walls of all his VHS tapes, and that she took him aside one day and held that movie up and was like, never, ever make something like this again.
I love it.
Matthias
That's
is a
awesome.
legend.
By the way, Ray has directed over 200 movies, and he's still
Insane.
going. So
That's insane.
good for him. In Curtains, you're just watching the women die one by one, trying to figure out who's the killer. In it, you get a jacuzzi scene, sex in a jacuzzi, and then you get the most uncomfortable scene where John Vernon is making these 2 women seduce each other. And at one point, this girl nervously has to push this girl's shirt open and with shaky hands caress her breasts. As Joe Bob explained, the director wanted the perfect breast. Now, the actor who was in it, great set of breasts. They showed them in the hot tub scene, but not good enough. Shannon Tweed was the stunt breast for that
Nice.
close-up shot of her shakily cupping her breast.
Wow.
So, learn something new. And one of the girls vying for the part is a stand-up comedian in the movie. She is the girl, I think it's Claire, who gets killed in Black Christmas, the girl who gets the bag over her head and she's in the attic the entire time. So, same actress, which I did not know that.
Did you watch enough Cinemax? You just knew it was Shannon Tweed's boob from seeing it.
Unfortunately, no, because I didn't grow up with cable TV. I didn't get it till I was married. And even then, we rarely got Cinemax because every time I wanted to get it added, my wife said no.
You're
had the
swinging
hot
for the
box.
fences on needing the best boobs when you bring out the tweeds.
Right?
Yeah.
I need a perfect boob. I got somebody.
Bring
Was it
out
first-
your tweeds.
Yeah.
Bring out your tweeds.
First
But the-
ballot Hall of Fame boobs.
The amazing thing, though, is the girl whose boob they swapped it out for God gave her a lot.
Maybe she didn't want to show them.
I guess maybe they don't look so good close up.
They
some
did a
people look
screen
better
test.
before. So if you get a chance, watch Curtains. It's on Shudder. It's on Tubi. I watched it on Amazon recently, and it was the worst transfer ever. Everything looked so dark I couldn't make out what anyone was doing. So watch it on Shudder, and if you can, watch it with Joe Bob because you're going to learn some stuff. It's always fun.
Apparently, I have this, and Scott and Kathy sent it, so maybe I need to move it up the list.
Watch it with a 6-pack of one of their beers.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will soon. In fact, I'm going to make a note of it right now.
You could have you can watch the cans with your cans.
Dang. All right. Do we have anything else?
Done.
You all good so far?
That's it.
All right. We are going to jump into our main feature, which is, as we have said all night long, Ho Ho Ho, the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
By the way, Dark Took, Touc, had just asked how many horror Christmas movies are there. I don't know,
A lot.
but Monster Men are going to try to explore that in our next episode.
Oh,
We're going to do our best.
that's fun.
So be ready. All right.
You're afraid.
This movie, it's in theaters. I had to drive an hour to Scranton to see this movie, The Land of Dunder Mifflin. And it's the only giant movie theater in the area. It's got 20 theaters in it. It's
That's
cavern.
crazy.
And it's on top of a mountain. So it's kind of cool. It's like this, it's like going to the Overlook Hotel and there's like nobody there. It's really weird.
Nice.
Did you guys have to go far for yours or no? Was it close by?
Well, let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
I planned Sunday to go see this. And then it snowed 5 inches.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like a 3 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And our plow guy is like, well, we'll come if it's 3 or more. So it's in that, is this guy coming or not? So it's like a 5 o'clock movie. So around 2:30, I'm like, I better get out there because we have a steep driveway and it's a lot for one person.
Yeah.
I was out there for 3 freaking hours.
Miracle, you're not dead in the snow.
I am lucky I did not drop. But I kept thinking of you driving an hour, and I was like, I can't let him win. Right as I'm like finishing, like 5, the guy shows up. And I'm like,
Mm-mm.
I'm like, dude, it snowed like yesterday. What are you doing?
See?
So
I knew the snow was coming. That's why I went the day before.
I had relatives in from out of town on Saturday. So
All the more reason to leave.
No, that's why I had somebody to watch a primitive war with my nephew. So anyway, the guy just, you know, that the snow that leaves in front of your house from the snowplow.
Yeah.
It's like the worst. They showed up right then. I go, could you just knock this out? So they knocked that out. So I went to the 7 o'clock show or 7:30 or something like that.
Good, you made it.
And then I was like, but I did not fall asleep.
It was close to me, but it was very limited times. But I also went on Monday after the snow, and I actually fell slipping on ice in my parking lot here.
Oh.
And I never fall. Like, I have cat-like speed and reflexes. And I slipped. I slipped pretty hard, but I caught myself just with my incredible strength and balance. I caught myself. Went to take another step and slipped immediately on the next step. Caught myself on a car beside me. Well, oh, Jesus. Took another step and slipped again. And my other hand was in my pocket. And I tried to catch myself with it and didn't, and fell just hard on the sidewalk. I just rolled on my back on the sidewalk like a snowman. Just like, I hope my neighbors don't see this.
Oh my God. It's like watching a redwood do the curly shuffle.
This movie almost killed us all.
Yeah. I had such a headache for like 2 hours afterwards.
So you watched it concussed, probably.
Well, this was after coming back. So
coming back. All right. Then you're fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's later. Do you want to describe, since you've seen part 2, you're kind of fresh with the original material. You want to describe this bad boy?
Well, this is the classic story of a family coming home from visiting their grandfather when they are ass-ended by an asshole in a Santa suit with a shotgun who proceeds to kill the parents, and the boy grows up becoming basically a psychopath with a voice in his head telling him to kill people, but only when he's dressed up as Santa Claus. and usually only when he has his favorite axe that he likes to kill people with. And he goes from town to town murderizing and avoiding the cops. And just good old wholesome Christmas fun is had.
Boy, was it ever. I wished I had a cup of hot cocoa. By the way, where I sat, I was like one of 5 people in the theater. I sat under the freaking air conditioner that was on.
Ugh.
Oh,
And all I had to do was move. But then some guy like 2 seats away wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt and sandals. They're
legend.
snow everywhere. It's 10 degrees. Fatso in shorts sits there. I'm like, ugh, I'll just stay in the seat.
I was in my recliner because the theater I went to had the reclining seats with the heater, and I had my coat like draped over me like an old man. I was like, if I had to sit up, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Well, you're gathering strength for your
That's
falls
right.
to
Just
come.
preparing.
What'd you think of it? I'm really curious about what you think of this movie.
I did not want to see this at all. Not gonna lie. I think the first one is a really mean, weird horror film that is it's actually better than you would expect for being such a rape-filled insanity.
Right.
And it has Linnaeus Quigley's. And then the second one I think is just like an all-time so bad it's good movie. I just think it's brilliant. It's so much fun. Did not want to watch this at all. In watching it for the first half, I was like, how is this even a remake? Like, it's just not. He's dressed as Santa. Like, I don't understand how this is a remake. And then the second half, they hit a lot of the points. And I got to tell you, I like this a lot. I thought this was so damn good. I don't know if it's because my expectations were low or it's just that well done, but I was kind of blown away by this movie. I really freaking dug it. It's making my list. Really dug it.
I'm blown away because I thought for sure you'd be upset that they were touching some sacred cow, but wow.
All
right.
Like I said, had no interest, but this is worth seeing, man. This is good.
All right, let's go up to the balcony where the Muppet watched his movie. What do you think, Jack?
It's hard to describe to a normal person, but for this crowd, will totally get it. It's like, how do I explain it? This is a pretty mid movie, really stupid, that I really enjoyed. And that's what I was alluding to before. Is like, when I went in to see this, I expect this to be like a bad movie. Bad's not quite the right word, but B movie, schlocky, whatever. Like, it's dumb.
Right.
But having said that, I'm going in like I just want a good, fun slasher movie with a Christmas theme that's got some sort of reverence or at least acknowledgement of the original. But, I'm not somebody who watches those movies every year or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed it. I did think it was a little uneven in its, tone. And it takes a hard left turn, like towards the mid last third of the movie.
Yeah.
That I'm glad it did. Because I was like, oh, okay. But there's elements to it that right away I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And it had some great kills. And as a horror fan, I got what I came for. I was like, okay, I got a fun slasher movie, got some good kills. And it like I said, I'm used to sitting down and watching dumb movies. So
yeah. You lit a cigarette when you were done. Like,
yeah.
All right. I also did not want to see this movie because I had just watched Mutilator 2, and I'm figuring I'm going to get the big screen version of Mutilator 2, and I've driven an hour to see this movie on a cold, gray day, hoping it doesn't snow on me. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. First of all, to me, it felt like it was made in the 80s. There was just just enough of a grimy kind of feel that it felt a little bit 80s, But then it did some things when, like, when it did those flashcards of, like, when he was going to kill somebody. I thought that was hysterical. And it has a scene in it that I think makes it an iconic Christmas horror movie, hands down. Whoever made that decision to do that was great. I think the casting was good. The Billy's, that's the kid from The Monkey.
Halloween Ends guy.
Halloween Ends, yeah.
Oh.
Ruby Modine, Matthew Modine's daughter, looking all kinds of cute. And the voice in his head, George. Does anybody recognize that guy, Mark Atchison?
No.
No.
He's the guy in the mailroom who befriends Buddy the Elf in Elf.
Oh, wow.
I've seen
So-
the movie once.
You have a connection to another iconic Christmas movie. It was funny when I heard his voice. I'm like, going, is that the mailroom guy? Jason, I'm with you. This is going to make my list for 2025. I thought we finally got like a really fun slasher that miraculously did not shit the bed when it's drawing from a movie that a lot of us kind of hold dear, which
Yep.
is amazing to do. So big thumbs up on this one.
Yeah, it updated it so that a modern audience can digest it.
Yeah. But I also think if this came out in 1984, we'd be just as happy then too.
Well, you know what it is? It felt like they were playing with like a Hallmark movie and mushing it together with a horror movie.
Well, there was a nice love story going on in here,
Right.
which I like to see.
But I thought they did it in such a funny way because she's like having these epic tantrums
Psycho.
and he's murdering people. And we know he's murdering people. It's not like at the beginning you're like, oh, I wonder who's doing it. Could it be this guy? No, it is from the beginning. This dude is a psycho murderer. So
But-
I thought that made it really fun.
Tina brings up a good point. She goes, I'm not even sure I realized that it was set in modern day. To be honest, it looked so 80s. By the way, every phone in there was a rotary phone or push button phone. So I don't know what time period that movie was set
They
in.
did have the security system that was fairly clear at the store.
They had an iPhone too.
Yeah,
Did
I'm pretty
they?
sure I saw a cell phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
when they go
but
into well, we'll get into the spoilers.
Josh Mario. Ho! $10 for Toys for Tots. You're going to make a kid very happy. Unlike
Hello,
Jason,
Josh.
When
Glad you made
Jason
it, buddy.
lumbers over children and scares the living shit out of them.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay.
By the way, before we jump in, I got one more thing I want to give away tonight. So, for Toys for Tots, this book is out of print. It's The Waiting, which is the fictionalized true story of the ghost that lived in my house for 20-something years. I got 3 copies of this. I'm going to give one of these copies away. So, just next person that puts something in the chat, you got to live in the U.S. I'm not mailing this shit to Australia. But if you live in the U.S., you put a little something in the chat, little donation, it'll be all yours. All right, sorry about
Excellent. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad you made it, buddy.
that. Yeah, man.
Jack, you were saying you feel like this is a bad movie that you really liked. I didn't get that impression at all. I thought this was just good. I thought the writing was on point. I thought they did a great job setting up all their rules and paying them off later.
That's not the right word. Then it's dumb.
I didn't even take it that way, dude. I just thought all of it was good.
It's a guy dressing up like Santa Claus and killing people with a voice in his head.
But I'm gonna
It's awesome.
I'm gonna wait till spoilers to describe the way I said this movie was in like one sentence.
Well, first of all, let me say this because Hunter, you're bothering me. This is on my list too. So, like, I feel.
Why do I bother you?
Because
Did I get up your ass about anything?
This is gonna be.
She's not whiskey.
I
in
like
that
this
Arizona?
movie too.
Jesus. By the way, to hell with you.
Whoop.
Frank, the movie fan.
Oh, we got 2.
Oh, we got 2.
And
It's
Jason
a race.
Ramirez. All right, here we go. Frank, you were first. You're going to get a copy of The Waiting. Just email me, huntershay1@gmail.com. Jason, send me an email. You got my email address. I will give you a download code for Savage Jungle, the graphic audio adaptation of Savage Jungle, which comes out, I think, Friday. So
That was like a buzzer beater.
Yeah, that was super close.
that really was. Thank
Although-
God I had 2 things.
Glad,
You're like,
Glad
oh,
he
I only
threw-
have 3 of these left.
It's nice of him to throw a shot at you in his comment too.
Yeah, I
actually
know.
like his writing.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, there was only one scene in this that I thought wasn't shot all that well. We'll talk about it in spoilers. And I thought maybe this is where the movie starts to tank for me, but it totally didn't. I thought it just got way better after that. So I thought the cast was great. Just, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, we were talking about how many modern movies just don't quite look right. They look fake.
Yep.
And this was the complete opposite. And I noticed it almost from the jump. This looks like a movie shot on film. It looks good. I
Yeah.
like the way they put it together. It just looks like an old school movie and it's done well.
I was watching for all those new stupid ways that they do movies, and they didn't employ them. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But that's why, to me, it also looks and feels like an 80s movie because it's shot like a movie.
One big negative. And when you're remaking Silent Night, Deadly Night that had Linnaeus Quigley's, gotta have some boobs in here, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're making slashers. You have to have boobs.
You're right.
I don't know who thinks we don't want boobs. It's not
Linnea's aged out. Shannon Tweed's aged out. Tiffany Shepis is out. So I don't know what we're going to do.
There's got to be market research about the target audience.
Who's our go-to nudity person anymore?
true.
All the dicks.
No, the blonde. You just said her.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. There you go.
We can't have her in everything as much as we'd like to.
But she can like get impaled by antlers, real quick.
Remember Jennifer Jason Leigh?
Yeah, there you
She'd
go.
read a script that there was no nudity. She says, we should put nudity here.
Where can I shower
It
in
was
this
like
script?
cowbell. You use a little more.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
So I'm glad we all liked it, though, because I was really unsure what you guys were going to say. Because I liked it so much. It was crazy.
I'll get into it more in spoilers, but the voice in his head thing is part of why it's good, because you are waiting to see what that's all about.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
Then they introduced the romance, but the girl is a wild card. So you're like, what's her deal? Where's that going? You know, so they had a lot of stuff in play that kept your interest. And then, Hunter, you alluded to it. We'll get into it in spoilers, but there's a all-time scene in this movie.
All time. Might have something to do with the drinking word.
Yeah.
And your fascination.
But it's also like so many Christmas horror movies know that they're stupid movies. And so either people are being intentionally funny and winking at the camera kind of thing, or they're just purposely bad or schlocky,
Yep.
And this dances that line. Like for a lot of it, it's not. And then when it starts to play in that sandbox, it goes about it a little bit differently.
I agree.
Yeah, I think this movie's funny. I don't think it's winking at the audience like, I don't
Aren't
think
we
it's
so
that.
stupid we're funny?
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. I just thought it was well written, which blows me away that a Silent Night, Deadly Night movie, I would be complimenting the writing.
It is bizarre. We've entered bizarro world right now.
And as a person who doesn't really, I'll watch Christmas horror movies, but I don't have like a special place in my heart for Christmas horror movies in general. There's some I love, like Black Christmas and stuff like that, or Anna and the Apocalypse. But this one I actually could see watching multiple times, whereas there's a lot of ones that I'll just watch it once. I watched one last year about vampires doing a bank robbery or something like that. That was Sleigh Bells or something.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, what was that one we did with Justin Long that didn't make any sense?
It's a Wonderful Knife.
God, that movie.
We thought maybe it was written by AI. Like
That was horrible. But then again, like we have in steady rotation here in the house, we've got Black Christmas, we have Better Watch Out, Violent Night, and In the Apocalypse. Those are like the 4 horsemen of the Christmas apocalypse.
Silent
for
Night,
us.
Deadly Night Part 2.
And now Silent Night, Deadly Night. Well,
Part 2.
maybe part two. Part two, I think I'd enjoy more during October. This, I feel I have more of a Christmas spirit. I don't know.
The Silent Night, Dead Night, the original, it's a movie I really appreciate. I don't revisit it a lot because it's so freaking mean. Like,
It is.
every dude is just trying to rape someone. It's like insane.
It's like living in Detroit.
It's
No offense to anyone in Detroit.
It's a lot, it's a lot. But this is one I actually could see adding to the rotation. I really do. This is one of the best Christmas horror films, which, yeah, like you said, Jack, the pool isn't super deep, but still.
It's much better than what's the evil Christmas one? The one where when they fall in the snow, like the floor bunches up, that the fake snow bunches up because it's just like a mat.
Christmas
Evil.
I haven't
That's
seen
the
that
one.
yet, but I know what you're talking about.
Whew, that's a stinker, but a stinker you have to watch. All right, ready to ring the bell, Jack? Spoiler time.
Spoiler alert.
When I
Okay.
was asked what this movie was, I said, "This is Dexter. This is a Dexter Santa Claus murder movie,
It's
basically."
Dexter and Venom.
And Venom.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. And I think that made it more fun.
It's Dexter and Venom in a Hallmark movie. That's a horror movie.
Perfect way to get you to root for the killer.
Yeah.
Like, because at first you think he's just killing people randomly. What a scumbag!
I mean,
killing
he's
women
putting
and
their
girls.
thumbprints or their blood in an advent calendar, just like Dexter.
yeah.
That advent calendar must stink to high heavens. I mean, it's just 10 years of blood underneath. It looks like skin leather,
Oh,
like
it's
human
so
skin
crazy.
leather patches. Ugh.
So I'm wondering if there was a note, because I'm watching the movie and there's a little bit of a lack of energy, even though there's some great kills and things like that. It's a little bit, I don't know, muted. Like there's not, especially the first 2/3 of this movie, that it's entertaining and stuff like that. But I feel like they threw in those panels with like kill this guy or kill that guy as like a way to like add a little spice to the movie, so that you're kind of waking up the audience.
And I thought it was funny as hell too.
It was funny, but I wonder if that's like for the phone generation that was like, hey,
Mm.
look up, there's going to be a kill now.
Yeah, wake up, schmucks.
It's interesting because I never felt bored or that it was slow, but I'm also not of the phone generation, so I don't.
This
I
is
don't know.
true.
I mean, it was definitely slower paced at the beginning until they get to the twist. Which I thought was great. Like I really like the way this movie is constructed. The fact that even though we've seen this dude, I don't know, after 20 minutes into the movie, 30 minutes, whatever it is, he's killed multiple people. I was sitting there like, I'm kind of rooting for this guy. He's like murdering old people. And I'm like,
He's
I
like
kinda-
COVID.
I kind of like this guy. I don't
He's
know
like
what it is. So I felt like they did a good job, like sprinkling it in. So you're kind of rooting for him when the twist happens. I don't know. It was not what I expected.
I didn't expect him to be murdering people who really deserve. Like I'm thinking, what's the philosophy behind the voice going, "Oh, there's one," and they all looked innocuous. So you're like, "There's one what? You're just picking random victims?" But no, these are all scumbags who need to die.
I knew something was up with that voice because it had like supernatural, like he's looking down and a dude looks around the corner and hides and he's like, look up, or it's over here. It knew things that he didn't know. So it was like, is there something going on with this? And then we find out later it's the spirit of the Santa Claus that killed his parents.
Yeah.
Right.
And look, when they show the transfer of that guy's spirit into him, that was the moment where I was like, okay, this is the moment of truth. Are they losing everybody here or are they winning you over here? And for me, I was like, okay, let's go. Like, fasten your seatbelt. This that's where they're going with this.
Mhm.
And, let's just have fun with it. Because there's going to be people who are just like, oh, and then once that happened, forget it. I was out. And other people were like, sign me up.
Let me tell you, if you're bailing out on that on a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, you walked into the wrong theater.
Right.
You picked the wrong flick.
Yeah. You clearly have not seen the original a couple movies.
You haven't seen the one with the guy with the dome head and the brain.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you accept, look, if you were watching like another movie and they did a transferring spirit thing, and you'd be like, what is this? But in this, you're like, yes, that's awesome.
And it's a great way to make you say, oh, now I get why he likes the voice in his head. The voice of the man who killed his parents. For a good reason.
I was glad you guys mentioned that because I'd forgotten. They set it up at the beginning, so his parents are saying weird shit that you're like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did he sign it?
But then because they don't address it for like 45 minutes later, you kind of forget about it.
Mhm.
You're just like, oh yeah, this guy killed his parents. Like you kind of forget what they were saying. So when it drops, you're like, oh shit, that's right. Even they show the janitor at the very beginning, and you're like, what's that dude doing? And then you forget about him because you only saw him for like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they did a masterful job with that.
So fun.
Who wants to address the greatest scene in Christmas movie history?
Let me, because it's my drinking word. So again, this is where I feel like I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying this so far. And then he meets a woman at a hockey game, and the voice is like, her. So he follows her or whatever. No, he doesn't even follow her. The voice knows where to go.
Well, that's the thing. The voice always knows this. I know where they're going to be. I know where they're going.
So again, I'm like, what's up with this voice? So again, well done, because something's fishy. Your spider sense is going off. He goes to some roadhouse in the middle of nowhere where the guy's like, if you got a gun, you got to check it. And they go in, and it is a Nazi Christmas party.
By the way, first you show everybody's dressed as Santa and like, sexy Santas. And then they pan up to the swastika on the wall. Oh.
And then he's like, the voice is telling him to get a gun. And he's like, nope, I'm doing this with an axe.
Well, then the title card goes from kill whatever that woman's name to kill all the Nazis or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's going to do it with an axe. Just one man with an axe. I had so much fun watching that scene.
This is the scene that almost lost me, actually. Because
What?
I thought, well, he walks in, there's like 70 people in there. And I'm like, he has an axe. What, like, he's going to get like 2 of them before they overtake him. And I thought, I didn't love the way the action was shot at the beginning, because they were trying to shoot it in a way that he wouldn't just get swarmed and stomped, into a puddle.
Right. Like a kung fu movie.
Right. But once he starts getting his ass kicked, he's getting stabbed, and then the gun comes out, I was like, oh, okay. It got me right back. Like, he's not going to kill 70 people with an axe in a room, So I was like, okay. Pulled me right back. Awesome.
He's going to have help from the she-devil Nazi hockey mom.
Who's railing coke in the back room.
And then he actually had to deal with a bullet wound. So many movies would just have him be like, oh, I got grazed, and put a Band-Aid on it. And you forgot
And he
about
got stabbed in the shoulder. So.
And I like the way they dealt with that too. The voice just goes, good luck with that. And then they just jump to the next day.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought that scene, by the way, I used that. There were maybe 15 people in the theater. I saw it as a matinee.
It was 3 in mine, including
I laughed like a hyena, and I was the only one laughing. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You people are jerks. This is gold.
It was kind of from then on when they really started rapid fire with the callbacks to the original 2, at least.
Mm-hmm.
When he kills the Nazi woman, she's on the 4-wheeler, cuts the top of her head off. Like, we get that. We get the antlers. We got a bunch of stuff. We got Garbage Day, like kind of rapid fire. Like, okay, this is a Silent Night, Deadly Night movie. They are kind of pulling it in. And yeah, from then on, man, from the Nazi thing on, I was like, this movie is so freaking good. Like, I just loved it.
I even appreciated that he had extra Santa suits, so they didn't have to deal with like him.
Whole
doing
closet
laundry.
full.
Yep.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Keep sending me burger outfits. And I was so excited because once I'm totally on board with him and what he's doing, now because they've been doing in the background all these missing kids who most of them are dead. So there's a serial killer of children around. And after a while I go,
for a hot minute, I thought the girl was abducting the kids. When they first showed the
really?
The wanting poster, I was like, oh, did he just meet another serial killer?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I did think that too in the very beginning. Especially when you see her beat 2 fucking kids on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that.
They were just whipping red herrings at us. But then you had like the Hallmark movie of them meeting in a Christmas store and a father. And then he's doing the worst Santa in a store ever. And the 2 of them were like, oh, he's so good at this.
Oh my God. He's got the big shiner, sweating profusely, pulling out a box cutter. He's going to slit this kid's throat while he's talking to him. And the voice is like, I'm going to talk you through it. You're not going to kill the kid.
That's where they were channeling Venom big time.
Yeah. That whole Santa thing was awesome.
I want to give credit to what was her name? Ruby Modine?
Ruby Modine, yeah.
At the end of the movie, when she's just covered in blood, like she is so good at the end. She crushes it.
Yeah.
And the dude who does the voice, his voice is, thank God for whiskey and cigars, man, because wow. Like I want that guy to read audiobooks because holy shit, is his voice incredible.
And he's had that voice since Elf. So Jason, you've only seen Elf once. Watch it again. You'll appreciate it more than that he's in it. And he's like laying there drinking whiskey in the mailroom, just going, and I'm only like 25. What am I going to do with my life? Like 25. You're 60.
Nice.
So he was a good choice for playing George, the voice in his head.
I did like the climax in the ball pit. The big.
It was so weird.
Yeah,
throwing kids in a ball pit.
That was kind of fun though, because like her jumping in, going down there, you're like, oh, where are you going?
And then George telling him he's got his hand over her mouth. They're right to your left. Be careful with your axe. We should all have that voice in our heads.
Yeah, that'd make life a little easier.
I kind of want someone to kill my parents so I can suck up their essence and then they'll live in my head rent free. Is that a bad thing?
Wow.
Well, Dad's already dead. If they re-kill Dad, it's okay.
So then we get the transfer of him into her head and potential for sequels now.
Yes, where we're going to have a female Santa Claus killer.
This is brilliant because what's the problem with all these movies is, we're going to stick, like Jigsaw's dead. What are we going to do with him? Robert Englund's the only guy who can play Freddy, whatever. This is like, nope, just it gets passed on like it follows.
Yeah.
And you've already introduced the supernatural. So if you want to expand it a little bit more, it won't be like, where the hell did this come from? What?
Exactly.
Yeah. Good stuff.
They should do like every mall Santa gets infected with this at the same time. Just cleansing cities everywhere.
Looks like this has made $1.1 million so far. So I don't know what the budget was, but probably more than that.
I guarantee you, though, they were not banking on the movie release to make their money.
Hope not. I hope not.
But it was worth it, man.
Oh, Jason said it. Like it was only playing mostly at night. It wasn't as bad as like Good Boy. I could get like 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock shows, but there was only like one o'clock showing on a weekend in one theater. Like it was playing in 2 different theaters. One of them only had it at night. One of them had like a 1 o'clock, and then you had to wait till like 7 for the next one.
Yep.
I want the sequel next year.
Absolutely. Shudder.
Get cracking.
Do like you're doing with VHS and start making these every year for Christmas.
Ruby Modine, clear your calendar for the next few months and make it. Damn it. So yeah, this is a great movie.
Loved it.
One to add to the rotation.
And again, it's just a
Yeah.
good old-fashioned schlocky slasher flick, which is what we all love.
It's what we need.
Exactly. Exactly.
We need a little murder right this very minute. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So I will let you all know that we will not be here next week. We'll be, checking out our Yule logs and whatever else we do. And we may not be here for the week after. So this may be the last show of the year. We're not sure, but definitely not next week. So, thank you, everybody. Not just for donating. That was huge. So everything you guys gave us today is going to Toys for Tots. I think that's awesome. You guys are awesome. Even those who were just in the chat hanging out and having fun. We love watching you guys here every week. So we can't thank you enough for another. This is probably the best year we've ever had as the Final Guys crew.
I think so.
We can't do it without you guys.
Everybody's so generous, particularly tonight. I mean, we're very fortunate.
Yeah. You all are the best. And so we'll wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus. So am I missing anything? What else is there out there nowadays?
Happy New Year if we don't talk to you.
Happy New Year if we don't talk to you. And if we don't do anything for the rest of the year, our next episode will be the first Tuesday in January, where we do our 2025 top 13 movies roundup. Ooh, the nips.
As Jason mentioned, the next 2 weeks for us is scouring the what do I definitely have to see. I don't think there's as many this year that I feel like I have to
I feel like we've been on
for.
top of it this year a lot. Yeah.
I have my list. My list is done. So I'm not scrambling to find like what's that number 10 movie I can drop in here or something. So I feel pretty good.
I feel like this movie, the spoiler alert, but helped weed out some stuff that I was like, that really shouldn't be on a list. But
right. I'm going to be watching Landman. That's what I'm going to be watching after Christmas.
I'm watching the Sylvester Stallone one.
Oh, Tulsa King's awesome.
Tulsa King.
I'm almost done with that season. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys have a happy holiday, and we will see you somewhere, sometime, but we'll be here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.